Hello Virgo, I hope you're all well. So in today's reading, we'll be shuffling on camera for a change because some people, well, one or two requested that I shuffle on camera. Let's start with this person's thoughts when it comes to you. What is this person's thoughts when it comes to Virgo, January 15th to the 31st? Okay. Let's see. How is this person feeling about Virgo? What is this person's intentions towards Virgo? How will this person be viewing Virgo? What action will this person be taking? What is the short-term outcome between Virgo and this person? What is the long-term outcome here? Okay. So this person's thoughts, we have Four of Cups, King of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse. This seems to be a missed opportunity. Someone who's acting emotionally distant, closed off, may not be the most communicative. It's a stubborn energy. Let's clarify. Why is Four of Cups in reverse here for this person's thoughts? Yeah, withdrawn, secretive, not revealing much. Some of you, this could have been a secret affair where this person was cheating. They weren't the most honest. That'll be for a few of you. Why is King of Swords in reverse? This person does think about you sexually, but you wouldn't know that. Why is King of Swords in reverse here for this person's thoughts? Three of Cups. Yeah, they're not coming together with you. They're trying to release themselves. They felt the situation brought them a lot of stress, anxiety. And some of you, yeah, they do miss you. Nine of Swords, Five of Cups, but they're choosing to maintain some sort of distance here. And some of you, they are keeping their options open. Why Seven of Cups here? Let me clarify that before I speak on. Yeah, Knight of Wands, player-like ways. Some of you, this person put you in a third party. Why is Two of Cups in reverse here? Wow, yeah, that's a message. We have Two of Cups in reverse clarified by Two of Cups in reverse. Wow, this is so creepy. Look at that. Do you see that? The King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. And look at your short-term outcome. But you know what the issue here is, Virgo? What is this person looking away from? The Queen of Pentacles. I can interpret this in two ways, Virgo. They're married. They have a significant other, which is this Queen of Pentacles. And they've been pursuing you, or they've had their eye on you. So it's not the most trustworthy energy. Sometimes the King of Wands can be a married person with a wandering eye. But there's something toxic about this situation. We have the Devil here in their feelings. But yes, either that Queen of Pentacles is their significant other, or you were committed to this person and they stepped out. Because the King of Wands is looking away. He has his back turned towards the Queen of Pentacles. which can also be your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We'll clarify, but I'm getting two scenarios here. How this person's feeling, Four of Pentacles. They're trying to release themselves here. Why is Four of Pentacles in reverse here? Yeah, because there's no stability, no commitment. Four's in reverse. We have 444, but it's in reverse. And a lot of you, it can be because they're in another situation. They can't offer you stability, right? Which is why they were bringing passion your way. And others of you, this can be a breakup between the both of you, where the situation was not the most grounded, stable. Why is the Devil here for how this person is feeling? Or will be feeling. Page of Cups. Yeah, they're a little bit... They think about you a lot, Virgo, especially sexually. There's addiction here, which is interesting. I had a similar energy for a Taurus reading. Yeah, they think you're hot. You're someone who gets a lot of attention, extremely beautiful, confident, but they're definitely fantasizing about you. If they haven't been physical with you, that is what they're thinking about. But if they're not communicating with you, Virgo, there's some mind games here, right? And others of you, they're in another commitment. They're avoiding some sort of disaster here with the Five of Swords, because we have 3 people in the 5 and we have the 3 people in the Devil. So if it's a third party situation, that is why they're avoiding you. But there is a little bit of a fixation, obsession with you. And others of you, they're playing games with you. Five of Swords, not communicating. They can be inconsistent to get a reaction out of you. Some of you, they may have wanted to control you, wanted you to chase them, so they played games with you. I want one more for the Magician in reverse. Four of Swords. Yeah, they're not initiating. They're not going out of their way to make this happen, but they're very restless and they have their eye on you. There's a little bit of an, oh wow, yeah, look at that. There's no communication, or there's little to no communication, but this person's obsessed. Death, Six of Cups in reverse. They're very possessive. They're very curious to know what you've been up to. We have the King and Queen of Wands. This Queen of Pentacles seems to be another energy for a lot of you, because I am picking up on a third party. And others of you, if that is not the case, it's not a third party situation. This person may have been offering you something more passionate, whereas you were looking for something more stable, committed, right? Because this King of Wands, upright or in reverse, can sometimes not be the most consistent energy, right? It's always grass is greener on the other side mentality as well. But they really want to come back around to you. They want to communicate. But they're holding themselves back, it seems. Their intentions, we have Judgment, Nine of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. For the time being, they're holding back and assessing, trying to make a decision here. But they feel it's not the right time to approach you. Why is Judgment here for this person's intentions towards Virgo? Why is Judgment here? Seven of Swords. Okay. Few of you, this person is scared what other people will think and say. So they've been avoiding. There may be a fear of getting caught here. But they really miss you. They think you're the Empress, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful. It's not just about your looks, your personality, everything about you they're attracted to. And they've been missing you. Five of Cups. So regardless of how they're acting, they do miss you. Especially if this was, there was another person involved. Why is Nine of Wands here? Yeah, why is Nine of Wands here? For this person's intentions towards Virgo. Yeah, for the time being, they're avoiding. 9 of Wands again. They're keeping themselves guarded. And they're choosing to sacrifice or release this because they feel the wheel is not in their favor right now. It's in reverse. It won't be a smart move to come towards you, is what they're thinking. A lot of you, it's because they're protecting some sort of home situation, their children, their stability. How this person will be viewing you, we have Hanged Man, 3 of Cups. They feel you're waiting on them, that you're waiting for reconciliation. Why is this person viewing that you watch them? You're waiting and watching is how they're viewing you. Why is the Hanged Man? But you're also not doing much. Hanged Man is sort of hanging in limbo, right? Why is Hanged Man here for how this person will be viewing Virgo? Knight of Swords. Yeah, that you're waiting for communication, that you're wanting to speak to them, and if there's blockages, it causes you a lot of stress, anxiety. Some of you worked with this person, and one of you may have left the job. That'll be for some of you. Very few of you, actually. But yeah, they feel that you're waiting on communication. Why is 3 of Cups here? Again, 8 of Pentacles wanting to come through. That you're waiting for it. Hanged Man can be divine timing, but that you're waiting for that right time. Some of you, it could have been that situation, right person, wrong time. Especially if there was external factors getting in the way of the both of you coming together. Distance, other people, I don't know, finances, right? Can be a variety of things, but this person, whether, I'm not sure if this is correct or not, they feel that you're waiting on them. How will Virgo be feeling about this person on their mind for the latter half of January? How will Virgo be feeling? It's too many. I can interpret this in 2 ways. Hermit in reverse, 2 of Pentacles. Some of you are ready to end this chapter. You feel it's one-sided or it's too much, right? It's too much work and you're saying, I'm ready for a new beginning with the Fool elsewhere, right? Away from this situation. Because the situation is it caused me to doubt myself. It threw me off balance, right? So I don't want to be a part of this mess. And others of you are wanting to come back around to this person. But 2 of Pentacles is a very unsure, uncertain energy. So some of you may not even know where you're headed. Because if we look at the 10 of Wands, the view is blocked, right? So he's moving forward, he's pushing forward, but he doesn't exactly know where this is headed. So there's, 2 extreme situations I'm getting. Some of you are ready to drop this load and end, to begin a new chapter. And others of you, if they're perceiving you correctly, then you could be wanting to come back around and still invest, put in the work, right? But you are wanting some changes here, if that is the case, because you can't carry on like this for too long. What action they'll be taking towards you? We have World in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. There's a sense of unfinished business. I'll need to clarify this, but they're not coming through as the most emotionally available. They were in their feelings. We had the Page of Cups, a small offer of love, but this person's coming to the Queen of Wands with the Page, so you know how that works out, right? It can be an immature energy. This person is capable of offering much more, right? They're the King of Wands, but what they're bringing towards you is a Page. Some of you, it can be testing the waters, taking baby steps towards you, especially if it's a new connection. That is why. Why is the World in reverse? For what action? 4 of Wands. King of Cups, interesting. 6 of Wands. Why is the World in reverse here? For what action this person will take? This person doesn't know what to do in this situation. They don't have that clarity. They're obsessively thinking about this with the devil and their feelings, 9 of Swords in their actions. But this, I don't see coming together. I don't see commitment, but they're having a hard time releasing you here as well. Why is King of Cups? Why is King of Cups in reverse here? For what action this person will be taking. Pushing this away, keeping themselves guarded, not being vulnerable with you. This person's not letting you in. They're very closed off. In their thoughts, we had King of Swords in reverse. But it's a mask. They miss you. 5 of Cups. If the situation was unfair for you, for example, they were in another situation, that is why they're holding back, because they're aware that the situation won't go anywhere, and it is lopsided as a result. 10 of Wands, you're doing all the work, right? So there is regrets here. 5 of Cups. It's almost I want to have my cake and eat it too for some of you. And if it's a newer connection, they're not quite ready to be completely open and honest with you. They hold back a lot, right? With the Page of Cups, they're taking little baby steps towards you. So you will have to give this more time if it is a newer connection. The short-term outcome, we have King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I need to clarify this because the King of Wands is looking towards your spread. So it is someone who's wanting to revisit, but let's see. Why is Queen of Pentacles again? Yeah, you both are holding back. There's a lot of passion, but you restrain yourselves from one another. King of Pentacles, Strength, Queen of Pentacles. I see a match here. There's a lot of potential, Virgo. Given it's not a third party, I definitely see it. Some of you, the issue can be pride, ego, especially with this person. King of Swords, 9 of Cups. Some of you may feel they're selfish. They're all about themselves. Some of you, they may have other addictions. It can be sex with that devil, but it can be alcohol, drugs. There was some sort of addiction that this person was dealing with. Why is Queen of Pentacles here? Whoa, Ace of Wands. Yeah. Short-term outcome, I see a comeback around. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. But the situation does seem to be a bit unstable. I do see a lot of passion here. If that is what you want. The King of Wands is bringing you his wand or her wand. Why is Queen of Pentacles here for the short-term outcome between Virgo and the person on the right? Devil. Ooh, look at the steam here. Devil. Wow. Yeah, this is not over. You're both holding on to this. 8 of Cups in reverse, the Lovers. But their Lovers is also a decision. A decision between two, Virgo. A decision between your head and your heart. Your heart is saying, I want this. There's a lot of lust, passion. But it's not quite at the 10 of Cups. So short-term outcome, I definitely see a lot of fire, passion here. Long-term outcome, we have Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. I adjusted the camera. I didn't realize we were totally, isn't quite fitting, but I'm not sure how I feel, Virgo, about the Ace of Cups for long term. It's not enough, especially paired with the Knight of Wands. Long term, I see very inconsistent energy here. Someone who's in and out of your life. There is love here. The cup is overflowing with love, but there's no consistency. Why is Knight of Wands in reverse here for the long term? Oops. Why is Knight of Wands in reverse here for the long term? Okay, some of you, the inconsistency is because of the distance between the both of you, which is why it may be a bit on again, off again, or there's something erratic about this. Why is Knight of Wands in reverse here for the long-term outcome? Let's get one more. Three of Swords, yeah, separation, distance. In the outcome, I see someone waiting, still wanting to invest, but having little to no hope that this can go anywhere. So someone's still hanging in there, yet feeling it's a waste of their time. Why is Ace of Cups here for the long-term outcome? Why is Ace of Cups here? Yeah, unconditional love. This is true love. We have the Queen of Cups holding out her cup. A lot of you, Virgo, I'm getting that it's you that has little to no hope that this can go anywhere. Because if we look at the Queen of Cups, we have the clouds in the back, that darkness. It's melancholy, right? You do have a lot of love for this person. It does seem to be mutual, but they're coming through as the Knight of Wands in reverse. That's not a match. Queen of Cups with the Knight of Wands in reverse. But I do see, wow, okay. We have Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So your waiting is not in vain. I'm not sure if it's with this person, Virgo, but you are attracting a long-term partnership here. Some of you, I'm seeing new love. If you feel intuitively, Virgo, that the situation, you don't see this working out because of a third party or physical distance, I do see you attracting new love here. Yeah, an offer of love, Knight of Cups, will be coming towards you. And others of you, you'll have to listen to your intuition. I'm getting two storylines. It will be the same person coming back to offer you a cup of love. Why is the Ace of Cups here in the outcome? Three of Pentacles, yeah, because they'll want to collaborate, work together with you, compromise. Yeah, look at that. Fire and water coming together, a comeback ground. Yeah, a lot of you, this can work, given that it's not third parties. Look at that. And we have the fire and water. This is beautiful. It's really amazing. And for others of you, it's a win-win situation, right? I see it working out with this past person for a lot of you. Them wanting to compromise, work together with you, teamwork. And others of you, it will be a new energy that you will be attracting, whom you'll have stability, long-term, family, if that is what you want. Sunglasses, yeah, this person's been watching you. Although there's separation, yeah, we have watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Focusing out, yeah, they seem to be, but they're very much fixated on you. Even if we look at the Seven of Swords, he's moving forward, yet he's still looking back. If this person's done you wrong, they know, and they're remorseful. They regret what they've done. They know there's guilt. Passion overload. I've never seen, this is crazy. Did you see the fire in the short run here, short-term outcome? We have insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Yeah, I see a lot of pleasure, fun, good times here. There's insane chemistry. It's mutual. The attraction is mutual. We have the Sword and the Rose wanting to come out. Girl talk. Yeah, some of you may be single or choose to be single because it's a third party with seduction. We have time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Yeah. Some of you may be just dating, keeping things casual, getting to know new people. Especially if you don't want to work it out with this person. Yeah, there's no lack of admirers here. I apologize for any sounds you hear. I can't do anything about that. We have tenderness. Yeah, very affectionate. I see the chemistry. It's not just about the physical touch, may be a love language because they are touching each other in this image, but yeah, there's tenderness. For me, tenderness is also emotions with the Ace of Cups. So it's not just the passion. There is a sense of care, almost unconditional love with that Ace of Cups. We have a laughter here. So yeah, you both may share a similar sense of humor, or one of you just really likes spending time with the other. You enjoy one another's humor. There's a friendship here as well. We have grace. We have a match here as well with that King and Queen of Wands. Right? Some of you right now, this person is only offering you passion, but it doesn't mean it can't evolve into something more stable here with time. We have holding on. So yes, this person's still holding on to you, and they feel that you're holding on to them as well, whether that's true or not. We have receiving. Yeah. This person may want to give you something, a gift, compliments, or just be generous with you. And we have healing. We have one or both of you may be coming out of something difficult, which is why you're helping the other heal and keeping things lighthearted between the both of you. Any additional messages from this person to Virgo, January 15th to the 31st, 2022? I've been so moody lately. My feelings are all over the place. I have no clue what to do anymore. Yeah, I mentioned this in their actions because I saw a lot of anxiety, overthinking, so they don't quite know what to do. And some of them are saying someone caused a rift between us, and I'm not sure if we will be able to recover from this. A lot of you, if it's a third party, someone caused a rift, and that third party can be, I don't know, work, family, friends, but a literal, significant other. We have my heart says one thing and my mind says another. My jealousy gets the best of me. Yeah, this person's extremely jealous when it comes to you. With all that Scorpio. Let's get you one more. I like you, but I'm not ready for anything serious right now. Let's keep our options open. 7 of Cups. Those of you that were dealing with a player. Yeah, I see that. I like you, but I'm not ready for anything serious right now. Which is why the King of Wands had their back turned to the Queen of Pentacles. I don't feel you love me. Perhaps you're seeing someone else. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. 9 of Swords. That's strange. It's sort of contradicting to some extent, but because they're saying that they don't want you with someone else. They're doubting you, yet they're not ready for a solid commitment. Yet they want you to be loyal to them. That's for some of you. Others of you, yeah, it's casually dating and getting to know each other. What advice do you have? Okay, what advice do you have for Virgo in regards to this person, January 15th to the 31st? Love, sacrifice, Hangman, for how they're viewing you, is also a card of sacrifice. And waiting. Wow, okay, some of you have been waiting then. This person was perceiving you correctly. We have don't sacrifice yourself in seeking love. You'll end up unhappy and hating yourself for it. Be with someone who makes you feel good. Yeah, so if this situation brings you more anxiety, stress, than fulfillment, that is something you need to reflect upon here, Virgo. We have waiting. While you're waiting, ask yourself if they're really worth your time and risking missing out on other amazing people. So your guides, the universe, whatever you believe in, God, they do not want you to put your life on hold for someone, right? Are they worth your time and risking missing out on other amazing people? Because if this person's not giving you commitment, they're not loyal to you, and that is something you're seeking, there is true love here in your future and your outcome. So whether with this person or without, you will receive what you deserve, right? But you also have to step into the driver's seat and pick a direction. You'll have to make a decision. But yes, Virgo, that is what I have for you. Let me know if you like for me to shuffle on camera or you prefer me to lay out the cards, save a little bit of time. I'm curious to know, so let me know. But yes, take care and I'll see you next week. Bye.